come on in. I'm excited to have you all with me on this live today. And YouTube is giving you all a chance to come in, but I'm here to do a promotion for my book, How to Play the Cards You've Been Dealt. Um, yeah, come on in. Let me know how you all are doing this evening. I'm going to put the link here in the chat to purchase. I'm looking down because I have my laptop. Um, how are you all doing? Let me go back and edit that. Purchase here, not purchase her. Let me go back and edit. Let's remove. And hey, Shalom. I would love for you all to come, go purchase my book. I'm here to promote my book. I haven't been talking about it. Um, but I would love for you all to support me. It's a great book, if I must say so myself. Hello. Hello. I would love for you all to, go and purchase my book. Hey, I'm from Houston. Hey, Misty. How are you doing? I hope you purchased my book, Misty, now. It's an easy read. It's an easy read with a lot of nuggets in there. Very transformational. I try to keep the book simple. Information doesn't have to be drawn out. I like to get to the point, and I'm working on a few other projects. Oh, thank you, Misty. Oh, that's Carol. Thank you, Carol. How are you doing? I appreciate it. It's 22.22. The book is $22.22. That's Starbucks coffee. That's Chick-fil-A. That's a Chick-fil-A price. On if you click on Amazon, you'll see it's I don't know, what's crawling on me. It's $22.22. I don't know what that is. I don't know if it's hair or, but it's $22.22. But I'm coming to discuss my book and just to talk about it a little bit. I feel like I'm more relaxed because the last time I kind of released the book, everything was rushed, and I really didn't get a chance to just be in my energy I'm in now. My calm, relaxed. I felt like I had so much going on that day, and I was just rushing, 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 and really not able to talk and really um, provide just briefings of my book. See, it's very, very thin. Very, very thin, very thin. Easy read. You can sit down and read it within maybe a good 2 hours if you're a fast reader, slow reader, it's an easy read, but you don't want to rush through it to read it because it has a lot of nuggets in there. And see, I try to write books where if it's not a testimony where you could pull something from it, like I shared my first book that I wrote, which is here. It's out of print though. It's called it was more like my testimonial. It's called Broken But Not Destroyed, Piecing Her Together. This was my first book that I written in 2018, and I had someone to help me with this one. With this one I published myself. I paid someone to do the book cover for me, and that's another thing that came out of this process. I am going to be doing book consultant consulting. Like if you want to write a book, and there's plenty of information online on how to do it, but sometimes you want someone to hold your hand, right? So if you're looking for someone to give you like the information on how to publish your own book and what to do, that is a service that I offer as well. You can email me at responsibility@gmail.com, and I'll get you started on what to do and how you can do it. Just take you through all the steps that I've done with publishing my book, right? It is work, but it's not as hard as it used to be. It wasn't like when I published this book. Things have gotten so much easier now. Um, when I published this book, I had someone to help me, right? I had someone to help me publish this one because I didn't know what to do. So now it's my job to teach you all what I've learned from this process. And also, it's easier. I have an easier way. What I learned from the process of going through this, I paid a lot of money for this, to get this book published. I think I paid over, at that time, I paid 2,800 to get the book published, and I think 500 for the coaching. Because first I paid for coaching, and then I got a discount on her printing and doing all the other, the additional work. So I thought that was good at the time because I caught her, and we still in contact to this day. Coach Joan. But I caught her when she was first starting out. So when someone has a service and they're first starting out, before their demand goes up, you may want to jump on that. Okay. I'm glad I jumped on her services when I did because I've referred several people to her and they're like, she's out of their price range. But rightfully so, because she's high demand now. That's why you have to move. When God tell you to move, you have to move. And that's what I did. And I really didn't have the money, all of the money. I had the 500, but she allowed me to do payment plans and we worked something out as we went, the process, um, as the process evolved and I got further in my process, I paid 300 here, 400 there. As I got paid, she let me do payment. And then she was real reasonable. Thank you. Thank you, Lady E. I appreciate it. And that's what I'm here to promote my book. I haven't been promoting it as much, but this is a book that I've self published on Amazon. I have been working on this book for a couple of years now, and just on my Google Drive. You know how you write something, you just have it sitting there. So I finally went back through it to make sure I had all the points and make sure it was edited. I've been had the guy who I use, he been um designed this cover for me. I just had it on my computer. I had everything already done. I just had to go finish it. But this book is a book where if you're looking to like just transform your life, to change your life, and to change it with what you have now. This is a great book. I must say so myself. This is a book that's going to teach you how to win, right? With what you have, with what you was given. Okay? I've shared some of my story with you all. We always want to talk about our parents and what they didn't do and what you lacked and all of that. But you can't control how you got here in the world, right? You can't control the family you were born into. You can't control that. But what you can control, okay? What you can do is take what you learned from your situation, because I developed a lot of skills about throughout my life and the lack that I grew up in, I developed a lot of skills. Okay. And I thank God for that. I developed resilience, a lot of skill set. I can fight and push through a lot of things. So I'm thankful for that. So I have to I have to play, like the book says, how to play the cards you've been dealt. No, I didn't have a good hand according to society standards, but I still could win and things um accomplish things that I knew otherwise I would not accomplish if I didn't change my mindset. Okay? So you have to change your mindset. And look, I'm excited. I'm happy that I don't want to change anything about how I was brought up. I don't want to change anything about my life. Nothing, right? But what I can do is make sure I set my children up, do things different for them, and teach them not to repeat certain cycles, right? We got to stop feeling bad we have to stop feeling bad about what we've endured. Sometimes, no, it's not good, right? Things are not good. And some of the things we've endured was just outright, just atrocious, just disgusting, right? But what can we learn from those things? So this is what this book is about. Like you just have to play the cards you've been dealt. You can't mope and cry about what you don't have, what your mama didn't give you, what your dad didn't give you, the environment you grew up in, the money you didn't have, the school you didn't. You can't worry about all that. You have to use what's in your hands. Like God told Abraham, was that Abraham or Moses? What's in your hand when he had the rod and the rod dropped? Who was that? Which one of them was that? Let me look at that. Was it Abraham or Moses? I'm gonna say Moses. Like, what's in your hand? Yeah, with the staff. Mm-hmm. Had that staff, like, what's in your hand? And that's what we have to use. We have to use what's in our hand. And the thing too, what I realized in writing this book, sometimes we want what someone else has had, what someone else has, right? We want something, we want to have what someone else has. Like we want to play and try to win with their armor. It's kind of like David and Saul. When David was going to war and Saul wanted to give him his armor, and David was like, "No, this is too big. I can't fit this." Right? We have to win and do what we have with what we got. Okay? If all you got is your mouth, a mouthpiece, be that mouthpiece. Okay? If all you got is you working with your hands, use your hands. Some people are gifted at using their hands. They can fix anything. That's a gift. We have to win with what we got. And sometimes, to be honest, we are ungrateful of our gifts. Some of us are very ungrateful because God has given us a gift and we haven't sat down long enough to identify that it's a gift because it comes so natural to us. That's how we're supposed to win. That's how we're supposed to live on this earth, like doing the things that are natural to us. And I know I had to learn that because if it wasn't hard, if you can identify with this, put a one in the chat. If something isn't hard and difficult and you're not stressing out and pulling your hair out and falling all out, manifesting, rolling on the floor, you think it's not for you. You think it's not for you. When it's too easy, you think it's not a gift from God. If you're not stressing out about it, if you're not losing money, losing weight, losing your hair, you don't think it's from God. That's why it's a gift. It's a gift because it was given to you. Okay. It was given to you and you didn't earn it. It's a gift. That's just like me gifting you this book. You didn't do anything. If I say here, this is the book. I'm giving you this book for free. You didn't do anything for it. It's a gift. It was given to you. You didn't have to pay for it. It's a gift. So sometimes we dismiss our gifts because we think it has to be complicated. We think it has to be something grand and big. And I realized that that's not how it's supposed to go. That's not how it's supposed to go. It's supposed to be easy. That's why it's a gift. That's why he's gifted us with it. It's supposed to be easy. It's supposed to come, second nature, as they say. It's supposed to be easy. Now you still have to work, but it's supposed to be something you can do in your sleep. So be thankful for your gifts. Appreciate your gifts. Thank God for your gifts. Your gifts. That should be something you do daily. Just thank God for gifting you with whatever ability you have. Some people have physical gifts. There's different types of gifts. So whatever your gift is, pray about it, identify that gift and work that gift. Work that gift. So, but I would love for you all to purchase my book. Hi, hey Robin. Did you receive your book yet? I would love for you all to purchase my book. It's only 72 pages, 73 with my, with my information, the author's information. But it's very, yeah, Flo is growing right. I can't wait till she gets shoulder length, Robin. Look, don't get me distracted now. Look, don't get me distracted because I can't wait till Flo just get. I'm praying that she just flows down and becomes shoulder length. You know, I'm praying for her. Yeah. But let me know your feedback on the book, Robin, if you read it, because it's an easy read. You can sit down and read it maybe in 2 days if you're not, because sometimes you have to force yourself to read. I know some people are not like readers. Yeah, I know some people are not like readers, where they get down, sit down, and read a book. But it's an easy read. And I did that on purpose because I know some people's attention span is not as long as it used to be. Some people are just readers. They love reading. They can read. And my I had an aunt, she used to read those, I think his name was Stephen King. And those books are like just big. And she used to sit down and read those in a few days. And some people are not. You have to find what's good for you. So um let's see. But I appreciate y'all if you could purchase my book. I have been getting some sales. I thank God for those sales. And I also created this vision planner. Isn't it beautiful? I created this. This is on Amazon if you like to purchase. I think it's 250 pages. It's a blank um journal. And you could just start writing. If you're a dreamer, you can write your dreams down, your ideas. You can journal like your daily. I made it simple and plain for a reason. You could write your daily, um I was gonna say daily, not activities. What you do within a day, right? Your day, you can journal daily. Like before you go to bed, just write down how you felt, what happened. You can kind of reflect on the day, daily reflections. Yes. So I made it for 2026 because you can document, even if you don't do it every day, there are 250 pages. So if you skip a day, that's fine. And I created to where you can put the date and time so you know when you did it. But I created this too. This is on Amazon if you'd like to purchase it. I created this. Yes, because I'm a dreamer, I document and I'm a creative person. Let me just say that. And I get a lot of ideas and a lot of dreams. So I got lots of journals. So a lot of the journals, let me show y'all some of my journals that I created myself, and they're on Amazon. So I'm just show y'all a few. This when I first started out, and I was just on Amazon playing around. I created this journal. You can purchase this one on Amazon. Um, I created this one, and these are all filled up. These are all written up and filled up, you know. And I got another one here. And these when I first started, so my designs are they just what it is. This is one I created. I am God's favorite because I am. Okay? I'm God's favorite. I don't know about you all. Are you God's favorite? I'm God's favorite. But I have that one. And there was another one I had. Uh, I just don't know. I think it's over under. But I created quite a few journals for myself. But I also support others. I have a lot of books from other people that I purchased, like because I believe in that. I believe in supporting other people. If I want somebody to support me, I just feel like it just makes sense to support others. And those people don't have to support me, but you can't expect for someone to support you if you're not supporting anyone else, right? So I just believe in that. I believe in reciprocity. I believe in I believe in doing to others what I want done to me. Let me just say that. Like if I'm asking for support, I need to be supporting others, right? But I have these and I have quite a few. I have some others on Amazon. When you purchase on the link to when you purchase on the link to order my book, you'll see my other designs. But I created those back in 2021, I think. 2021 or 2020 when I first started when I was on Amazon messing around, just trying to create something when God was giving me these ideas to just tap into my creativity. I created those. So, but purchase my book, How to Play the Cards You've Been Dealt, self-published. Um, self-published. When I tell you all, let me tell you, this book, this is why journaling and writing down your ideas is so important because you can't trust your mind to remember what you have thought of because we get over 5,000 thoughts a day. Some I think more than that. So any idea that I get that I feel that I need to write down, I always have me a journal. If I don't have a journal physical, I'll write it in my phone or record it in my phone. This book was an idea that I had 2 years ago, 3 years ago. Let me see, 3 years ago. Oh, this is not the journal. It's not the composition book. Uh, let me see. I was looking for the Oh, here it is. This is an old composition, but when I first started out, you can tell this old, and I have all my tabs there. But I started out with composition books, and I had quite a few of them. So I said, instead of purchasing someone else's from the Dollar Tree, let me create my own and purchase my own. And that's what I did. That's how I ended up, because I journal so much. That's how I ended up creating my own journals. Um, the book is called How to Play the Cards You've Been Dealt, if that's what you're asking. See. But I want to go, I don't know where it is. I want to just share with you all. I wrote the idea of my book down. I think it was 2021. And it was just an idea. And I wrote how the cover should be, because that was an idea that I got, right? And that's why journaling is so important. I wrote down how the cover should be, or how I wanted it, how the thought came in my mind. Because this book was a thought. Like I wrote it down just how it is. If I can find the date, I want to show you the date. Although I didn't publish it when I said I was going to publish it, I still published it, right? And I think I made a tab for it because I got so many ideas. I had to make tabs. Oh, that's book title. But I just want to share with you all that write down your ideas. Write down your ideas. Get your journal, order my journal, or if you can't afford that one, go to the Dollar Tree and get one so you can start writing your ideas down. Spend time with God so he can show you what's in you. Because we all have gifts and things that are in us, right? We just need to sit down and stop being so busy. We're so busy with life that we can't sit down and spend time with God so he can tell us what he wants us to be doing. I got so many notes in here, but I thought I hold on. Um, but I wanted to find the dates. I think it was, I can't find, I got so much in here. I got another book that I'm publishing too this month. Um, that one is going to be good. And I wrote that one in 2023. Matter of fact, I wrote that book. What date did I date it? I don't think I dated it, but I wrote it, and this where it came from right here. The information I'm looking at. Yep. But I didn't put a date on there. That's why I made my journal, because sometimes you don't remember. That's why I made the journal that has the date already there and just fill in the time because you want to know when you came up with the idea, because I'm looking at the one that I'm publishing um this month, and I don't remember when I wrote it down, but I know it had to be sometime in 2023. I know it had to be then because it was based on what I was going through. So I do know that. But when I came up with the exact idea, I don't know. I didn't write that down. But yeah, so go ahead and purchase my book. Use your gifts. And I even wrote this down. Proverbs 18:16. A man's gift make a room for him and bring him before great men. Right? Uh, no, it's the link. If you go to my comments, I put the link there to make it easier for you. And it's how to and it's how to play the cards you've been dealt. How to play the cards you've been dealt. And there's my name. You don't have to say sorry. You're just asking a question. So, but yeah, just write down your get in, spend time by yourself, get in some quiet time. That's where I got all my ideas, all of my ideas, all of my business ideas, coaching ideas, all those things, Robin, that we did, all those classes. Those classes came from just being getting in that quiet time and just spending time with God and just listening to, the inner voice. Because God will talk to you. You don't need nobody else. God will talk to you. Now he'll send people depending on how you are. Do you need all these confirmations and people to, if you need somebody to confirm this, that, and the other. Now he'll send people. But if you get in your quiet time, he'll tell you everything you need to know. Everything you need to know. hmm But I have been getting quite a few sales, and I'm trying to promote my book as much as possible. But I'm gonna drop the link again here in the chat, so you all can just click on it if you want to purchase it. I'm gonna drop the link also to the journal if you would like to purchase that as well. That's 1111. It's a nice journal. I think it's worth it. I think it's worth it. But yeah, I appreciate you all. And I just came here to promote that book. I don't want to stay here long. I said I'll do 30 minutes, just chat with you all. But this is a book that you want to read to help you transform. And so you won't feel stuck and you won't feel behind. You won't feel delayed because you don't have this and that. You could play, you still could win. You still could win with what's in your hand. And you don't have to compare yourself to anyone else. You can win in your own way. Some people like to compare themselves. I don't like that because I feel like I'm already successful because I've accomplished and overcame so many things. Success to me looks different from the worldly success. I feel like I'm successful because I'm peaceful. My spirit is peaceful. If you have a peaceful spirit, I think that's success. That's top notch success. Why would you want to have all the material things? You don't have peace in your spirit. I don't want that type of success. Just give me the peace and I can always get the things. I don't want the things with no peace. I want the peace, then I can get the things because I got peace. I'm peaceful. I sleep well. I'm very peaceful. So I'm blessed. If you know where I came from, you'll say, yes, you blessed. You gotta know folks' history. You gotta know people's history. And yeah, I'm blessed because I am peaceful. I'm joyous, I'm happy, I'm content, you know, and that's I wouldn't trade that for anything. Compared to my life 4 years ago and to now, give me now. You can take everything from 4 years ago. You keep that. Gi- Give me the now. Yeah. I sleep like a baby. I sleep real good. Yeah, it takes work. You got to work on, especially if you have unforgiveness. If you got some unforgiveness going on, the world is a lie. If you have unforgiveness and depending on who you're around, you got to pay attention to your connections because, we're spiritual beings, and depending on who you're connected to, those spirits can disturb your peace. And see, I've cut loose a lot of people. I've let go a lot of things. I've removed myself from a lot of things and a lot of people. So I can be at peace, and I protect that. I protect it at all costs. I don't play around with my peace because it took me a long time to get here. So I don't play around. I don't deal with monitoring spirits. I don't deal with people who deal with people that don't deal with me. You know how you could still deal with someone, but they still deal with people who don't really like you, who want to destroy you. You can't trust those. You can't deal with people like that because that's going to mess up your peace. Because in the back of your mind, you're gonna always be thinking, are they telling information, or you can't have a good relationship with that person because you're gonna feel like you can't trust them. And it's okay to let people go. I've learned to let people go, and it's okay. And you don't have to hate them. You can release them in love. Release them in love. And that's what I've learned to do. Once I learned that, oh, I'm peaceful, and I protect that at all costs. And you probably have to take breaks. The world is a lie. Take a break if you can. Yeah. Pray and ask God to give you strength and clarity. Because you got to take care of those who took care of you, and the ones you love. That's part of it. You're just in that season. And then you gotta look at you're just in that season right now. I don't know why Flo wanna act up. You're just in that season. Yeah. And we all there's a season, there's a time and place. There's a time and a place and a season for everything. So now you just have to remember that too. And that's what I had to learn when I was going through, when I was going through my hardships and trials. I had to realize this won't last forever. I had to keep telling myself, this won't last forever. I won't feel like this forever. So I learned to enjoy the process and take the lessons from the process, you know, enjoy it, document. If your mom is still talking, just ask her about her life. Those things are, you can't get those things back. If your mom is still living, ask her about her life, ask her questions, have her to talk to you, like extract that wisdom. 'Cause I extracted a lot of wisdom from my grandmother. I really did. I used to ask questions all the time, and they will answer it. They'll answer it. They just don't think. And sometimes, when you get older, sometimes older people think the young folks don't want to hear it because sometimes young people get to where they think they know everything, but don't understand the wealth of knowledge they have in someone who has been on this earth a long time, and they don't understand that. I've always sat at the feet of the older people because I wanted that wisdom. I wanted that wisdom. So, but thank you all for tuning in with me. I'm not going to keep you all long. I said I was going to be here 30 minutes, and I'm already over 5. So I want to respect my time and your time. So just go ahead and purchase that book. That'll give you something to do. Take care of yourself. Take care of your mind. You always want to take care of your mind. And I used to color, and I still do. I color a lot. I journal. I color. I tap back into, my creative side as a child. I tap back into my inner child. So I love to color. I love to play like little games like Uno and games like that because that frees me. It keeps me grounded. Although I'm very serious and I can be very business minded and focused, but I do tap into my inner child. Yep, I do tap into my inner child. So you all be blessed, and the world is a lie. Take care of your mom, and I send you blessings and prayer and prayers, my prayers and strength, and that God will give you the desires of your heart and send you the resources and people that you need. The help if you need any help to send you that, send the right people and the right help, and to give you peace and rest. Yeah, to give you rest. So you all be blessed, and I will talk to you all later. So purchase the book, How to Play the Cards You've Been Dealt. It's on Amazon, only $22. I would love your support of my book. Um, I think I did good to have done this on my own. I think I did pretty good. Yep. So I'm happy. Happy for my little project. Happy for my baby. I'm proud of myself. Very proud of myself. So thank you all. You all be blessed.